here we have the Sony Alpha 1. I know that JD was really excited about it. So JD, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you were looking for and why you decided to pre-order one?
I didn't do the last round of upgrades, so the A9 to the A7R4. I'm not a gear junkie by any means. The A9s work great for me, but being a hybrid shooter that does so much stuff, if I could make a spec list of things I needed in a camera to cover all three of the things I do, this has everything in it. Like, and I'm assuming, I mean, so I don't want to say anything bad in front of Jason, but I feel like 8K is kind of just a spec throw out. Canon did 8K, Sony's going to do 8K. But realistically, if you're looking at 8K at 30 minutes and some change that I'm hearing, that would mean 4K at 24, which is where I want to be for documentary work. I'm going to get at least an hour or more, combined with my Sony A7S III that can record 4K 24 for like days on end until I run out of batteries. The S-Log coming into it was a big deal because the A9 bodies don't have S-Log. The A12, 12 megapixels is okay if you're doing social media content, if you're just posting on Facebook, if you're just going for likes and things like that. I like the print stuff really big. So I need to have at least some sort of megapixel number on there. So 50 megapixels is actually pretty close to ideal for me. I would say in that 40 to 50 range would have been ideal because I don't want massive files where I'm trying to store all this stuff either. And then just the autofocus. I'm assuming since we're getting a faster readout off the sensor now, that the reaction time should be even better, which I don't even know what that looks like because I'm pretty happy with things now. But I'm assuming it's based off of what it does, it has to be stickier and faster.
It is pretty much, I mean, some of the stuff, because I've said this at Allen's, I say it during my classes, that everyone's like, you know, what's coming out? And literally, I think our announcement was 10 a.m. I got the email saying, you know, introducing the A1 at about 9:58. I was doing a double take on all of those specs going like, we've done what?
I mean,
we took like the R series, which JD is using, and the A9 series, and it's like we put it together and we took part of the S series in there as well and made this behemoth, it can do it all camera.
All three of the cameras I have right now that I use, they're all upgraded and rolled into one package. And I know that everybody, I've been reading Facebook for a couple of days now, and everybody's, oh, gear, maybe you should go work more instead of being worried so much about gear. But when you look at it, I am a one body shooter. I like things simple. I'll have a second body with me, interviews, things like that. You need a second body. When I go out in the field for wildlife stuff, I want one body. And I would love one body that I can also film off of. Mm-hmm. So this is everything I need in one body. I texted Brandon, I think at like 10:08, and was like, put me on the list. I don't care what it costs. And he sent me back a picture of someone throwing money up in the air. And I said, that's fine.